Open hands, the air is humming. Lights trace circles in my sight. Faces blur from laughter running. Pulse collects the thrill tonight. Heartbeat racing close together. Every breath a rising tide. Melodies flow, chasing forever. I let this freedom guide. Together we shine, brighter than before. Together we shine, feel it in our core. Dance with me, on and on. Together we shine, never alone. Flowing light, filling the air. Together we shine everywhere. Step in, lose track of time. Together we shine, together we shine. Echoes fold me, soft, forgiving. Every movement, one design. I am lifted, I am living, linked with every hand in